Hello, TransBy Deaf viewers and affiliates, friends. I have to apologize, and I just woke up, but I'm not sure if I'll have time to make a video if I wait and put it off. I do have full custody of my son. He's 6, and he's like a full-time job. I hate to refer to him like a job, but it takes work. He takes time and attention. So there's that. My topic today is realistic goals for living your authentic self. Uh, I've actually gained a lot since starting transition. I've gained a lot of realistic goals. Most are just very in the near future obtainable goals moving forward. But I do have some big goals which I feel are realistic, which I would have never even dreamed of before transition. And those goals are to become a paralegal. I'm in school currently to get a degree in paralegal studies. I'd like to get a job for a law firm, preferably one that focuses on on human rights and discrimination cases. But I'm taking an administrative law class, which the more I learn about administrative law, particularly that you don't have to be an attorney to represent someone in an administrative hearing, an adjudication. A paralegal can represent somebody, someone with a paralegal's qualifications, and that appeals to me, particularly because there's a lot of administrative agencies and a lot of people who need representation with them, from people who understand their needs. Particularly in Medicare cases, child CPS, I believe they have their own hearings. And all of these are relevant and important part of our lives that people don't know very much about and overlook. Administrative agencies have a lot of power over us. DMV, for instance, we rely on the DMV to change your gender marker, and that's a big deal to a lot of people. A lot of trans people. Excuse me. So those are some realistic goals of mine. Professionally, I would like to become an attorney someday. I'm not sure how realistic that is at this point. But it is a goal. I do think that would be just amazing to be this awesome transgender attorney. I'm walking around in my suit and kicking butt and taking names, so to speak. Like I said, I don't know how realistic that is, but it keeps me going. It's nice to think about. Anyway, realistic goals for living my authentic self. One of my goals is to grow my hair out down to the middle of my back. All of it. Even shorter term, I would like to be able to put all of my hair into a ponytail. My bangs are not quite long enough yet, although they're getting there. That's a very realistic goal that I will soon meet. So long hair, definitely long, healthy hair. I would like my boobs to grow a little bigger. As they are, they're nice, and I love them. But they're only really noticeable when I wear tight shirts. They're definitely there, but you know, I don't know. They're mostly nipple at this point. So what else? I don't have any goals with transition, other than just growing more. That meaning I don't intend to have facial feminization surgery done. I feel that the long hair does a lot of that, but I have nothing really against my face. I think that my facial structure is part of what makes me pretty. So I don't want to mess around with it. Although I would like to get my nose straightened out. I have a deviated septum. As you can see, my nose is crooked. My nostrils are crooked. And it's weird. When I breathe through my nose, it's very difficult to. Right up here, the passage is really narrow and hardly any air gets through. And as you can see on this side, the opening itself is very small and gets blocked easily. So I think I have good reason and good cause to get a nose correction on my nose done, with the help of my insurance, which is good. And I think I may do that. I'm hesitant. I'm scared of surgery. I'm scared of being cut. I don't care if I'm asleep or don't feel a thing. It freaks me out tremendously. And for that reason, I don't intend to ever go through gender reassignment surgery or gender affirming surgery, I guess they call it now. I've heard it go through lots of different changes, but that is to say, I will never have gas. Sorry, I couldn't help it. Partly because I fear the surgery a lot. In fact, that's a big reason. It's not even anything, the fear of anything going wrong per se, because I'm sure that there's a very high success rate. It's not that I'm afraid of any physical discomfort or pain. I don't know. I'm hesitant to share my feelings because I don't want to offend anybody. But it just terrifies me. It feels like mutilation to me, to my body. Even just to my nose, I'm scared of them going in there and cutting stuff. But it would be nice to be able to breathe through my nose and not have it look so crooked or big. Although I kind of like my big nose. That's personality. I'm rambling. I'm sorry. Um, realistic goals. They're good to have. Most of my realistic goals are short term. The long term goals, I haven't really reached that yet. Another goal that I have is I have a girlfriend who lives in Chicago. I live in California. So, naturally, it's difficult to be apart for so much. We're both going through transition. She's also a trans woman. And it's hard being apart. We would like to have the comfort of each other. So, anyway, I guess that's enough on this topic for me. I hope it was interesting to some of you. Um, I can't say that I would see anyone getting much out of my goals, but it's kind of a get to know me kind of thing. And that's cool. I look forward to more videos, and I hope that I can even be helpful to some people. As I talked about, I have experience in legal issues, although I'm not an attorney. And yeah, so until next time, take care, and I hope your transition goes well.